Hi, I'm Bill Kazmaier, world powerlifting champion, world record holder, and 3 times the world's strongest man. I'm here to take you on a journey of the design, material selection process, and manufacturing of SBD products. Today, I'm visiting the 3 manufacturing sites of the SBD belt. The Tannery, where the hide becomes leather. Then the foundry, where the casting, machining of the buckle takes place. And the final production site, where the cutting, sewing, and finishing of the belt is completed. This is the tannery where the hide becomes leather for the SBD belt. Here they've been producing thick leathers using traditional methods and English hides for over 175 years. The hides begin a 5-month process by being cleaned and trimmed first. And then they're soaked in these tanks in a proprietary tanning blend to ensure longevity and quality of the leather. After the tanning process, the leather is dressed with oil to give it the specific properties needed for the SBD belt. In the final stage of the tannery, the leather is dried and rolled under 8 tons of pressure before it makes its way to the manufacturing facility. This is the foundry where the buckle for the SBD belt is cast, machined, and assembled. The casting process begins by hand pouring molten aluminum alloy into the casting machine, where it's forced into the die of each individual component. After the castings are extracted, the excess is removed before linishing and being vibrated so that the burrs are gone and it cleans and smooths the surface. Cast sections are then drilled using CNC machining before the final powder coating finish. Lastly, the surface of the SBD logo is diamond cut and the parts are assembled. The SBD buckle features an innovative lever action, which is subject to worldwide patent application. The SBD buckle can be tightened and released quickly by a gliding motion that achieves maximum tightness while still being readily adjustable in size. The design has been further developed by casting engineers, in particular so that channels maintain pressure through the aluminum alloy, which stops porosity or bubbles from forming, and that the surface area is increased, where the casting cools fastest and crystallizes hardest. The optimization of the casting process, combined with the tensile and fatigue strength of our aluminum alloy, create a product our elite athletes can rely on. I'm here at the manufacturing plant of the SBD belt. The leather from the tannery has arrived and is ready to go into production. You'll see firsthand high technology with old school hand craftsmanship to produce a superior product. First step, the leather is cut into sized pieces, then run through a machine to achieve proper thickness, and then laminated together. This process combines different sections of the hide to give strength and consistency of the product. Once laminated, the holes in the slots are cut by a knife oscillating at 30,000 times a minute within a fraction of a millimeter. After cutting, the belt is then sewn before the edges are dyed and then finished by hand.